What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns doing a trailer breakdown for Gunrunning. The trailer dropped this morning, and we already know when it is coming. Tuesday, June 13th. For once, I was actually right about something. I speculated that because of the event going on that it would drop on the 13th, while others were saying the 6th. For once, I was right, so yay for me. The manufacture and distribution of illegal arms comes to Southern San Andreas next week on Tuesday, June 13th in Gunrunning, the latest Grand Theft Auto Online update for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Fortify a subterranean bunker, decimate your enemies with a mobile operations center, wreak havoc in the new fleet of weaponized vehicles, and make your mark on the SA arms trade. Watch the new trailer above. And this article is linked below in the description section for you to go watch the trailer yourself. So we're going to go over some screenshots I took and see what we can see. And if there's anything I missed in the screenshots or the trailer itself, feel free and let us know below in the comments section. Now, the first image I want to talk about is actually the artwork for Grand Theft Auto Online Gunrunning. We see a lot of really cool stuff. Feels like kind of like a homage to Archer in a way. So we see like different magazine clips, and that's something we've seen in previous screenshots that are color-coded. Like the magazine that the dude with a sweet-looking mustache is holding has a red band around it. And the girl with the heavy sniper rifle, like her magazine has a blue-like color to it. And then I've seen one with a yellow color. So could that very well mean that we're going to have different types of ammo? It's going to be interesting to see that. And we also get some cool shots of the what appears to be the Juggernaut Suit from the adversary mode. So it looks like the Juggernaut Suit is going to be available courtesy of the Gunrunning update. Whether or not it actually provides you some protection remains to be seen. And it's just really cool to see the artwork, and obviously the weaponized Tampa coming out of the MOC, and the APC firing off a rocket, and then you have the turreted Dune Buggy, as I call it, sitting over there just chilling like a villain. Alright, so let's get to the screenshots, shall we? First off, it opens with the bunker opening in the middle of Blaine County, out in the darkness, and you see a dude walking into it, like so. And kind of epic, kind of cinematic, and I wonder if this is going to be the case for all the bunkers scattered throughout Blaine County. Now, I don't know how many there's going to be, but obviously there'll be more than one. So you'll be able to purchase one of these, you know, dotted across the map. And it's going to really depend on, I guess, location as to price tag. Like, better location probably means it's going to cost more. And like a more like, you know, location that's out in the middle of nowhere, not near any roads or anything, those will probably be the cheaper ones to get. And of course, the interior of the bunker, we see a lot of crates along with this rocket to the right. We see some guns over there as well. And look, it is Agent 14 giving you the tour of the bunker. And this is basically what he says throughout the trailer. I'll go ahead and read his lines for you. Quote unquote, "You want to make real money? Dirty little secret for you. It's in arms. It's a routine business that needs a bunker, research, and manufacturing. New exciting ways to terminate people, make a tidy profit, and do your country proud." So, anyways, you're going to be able to make, apparently, according to Agent 14, some really sweet cash with this new business venture in Grand Theft Auto Online, courtesy of Gunrunning. And then here's an image of a gun fully decked out with a lot of new bells and whistles, new skin. And then once again, look at the magazine. The magazine has a purple color to it. So we've seen yellow, red, blue, purple. Now, I don't think that that's just color-coded, you know, based on what color happens to be your favorite. I think there's rhyme to the reason when it comes to the bullets that are in these various types of ammo. You could have like normal, you could have like hollow point, maybe even incendiary rounds, or I don't know. I mean, there's, you know, a wide variety of different types of ammo out there. It'll be interesting to see, you know, how that's going to play into the Gunrunning update. But I can imagine it being a factor since there's so many different like color codes here for the various magazines that we've seen thus far. And of course, the official Grand Theft Auto Online Gunrunning logo looks pretty sweet, has a military vibe to it, along with, you know, some more crates, more weapons in the background of your bunker. And then we see some of the research and manufacturing going on. one of your NPCs, I guess, doing the work, making, you know, paycheck, making a few dollars, you know, making some items for you to sell, arms, and hopefully he earns his paycheck. And maybe he'll even end up being Employee of the Month. And another shot inside the bunker. We see that, what was it, the half-track over there in the distance parked. And I wonder if we're going to be able to use these carts to get around the bunker. Is that how big the bunkers are going to be? Or is it just going to be something that the NPCs are going to be able to use and we won't be able to have access to them? And I imagine that we're not going to be able to take them out on the highway. It would be kind of funny if we could, though. And here's I guess these guys are just chilling, working on something very important. It says, what, assault rifle MK2 in the background. And I guess this is your research team, whereas that one guy is the one doing the manufacturing. He's doing all the blue-collar work, and these guys in the lab coats, they're the ones that are researching your upgrades for your weapons as well as your vehicles. Speaking of vehicles, here's some really cool screenshots of 3 of them. You have in the far back the half-track, as I'm calling it, and it has some pretty sweet AA guns on it. You have, I think, the trailer in the middle, which has Sam's, and then up in front you have the turreted Dune Buggy. And then here is some weaponized Tampas about to wreck some Mesas. Poor bastards, they never stood a chance. And it's kind of interesting because we see some different customization, like the back of this red Mesa. I mean, is that exhaust? That's a weird place to put your exhaust, but I don't know what the hell that is. Or maybe, just maybe it's like, it could be like for like oil slicking, or maybe like, you know, putting out some like traps, you know, for anyone pursuing you. So you could like, you know, stop them from catching up to you. It'd be kind of cool if we had items like that in the game, you know, for offensive and defensive capabilities. So I really don't know what that could be. It's either exhaust, or it could be something else entirely. But it would be really awesome if we had that ability, you know, just throw out some oil slick and whoever's behind us just goes flying across the road and crashing. That would be epic. And here's an image of the APC with, let's see, a green digital camo blasting Savage out of the sky. So Savages, Hydras, Buzzards, your days are numbered. You're not going to be griefing people anymore. If you go by what's in this update, wow, it's very anti-air hardware we got right here in this Gunrunning DLC coming on Tuesday, June 13th. And then this image is one of the MOC. And what's interesting is I think that you're going to be able to upgrade the big rig that drives the MOC around, because we saw a screenshot a couple days ago where it looked like just a normal big rig. But this one's obviously, you know, got the front armored out in front of the engine, so it has more protection. Plus the windows, you know, have some protection as well, as opposed to the big rig in the MOC a few days ago. So it looks like that's another thing you're going to be able to upgrade, is the MOC along with the type of big rig that you'll have driving it around, giving you more protection. And of course, to the left looks like another image of the half-track. And there's a good shot of the big rig, giving you an idea how big this thing is going to be. You know, the MOC along with the big rig looks pretty huge. And then you see this turreted Dune Buggy riding up into the MOC. So it looks like the MOC is going to be able to store vehicles, at least one vehicle, whether it's a weaponized Tampa or the turreted Dune Buggy. So that's kind of cool. So you'll be able to put it in there, drive around, and whenever you get to a certain location, you know, you just pop the back and it comes out, and you can go out, kick ass, take names for America. You'll see the weaponized Tampa to the right, the APC to the left, along with the turreted Dune Buggy going up into the MOC near one of the bunkers. This image shows the turreted Dune Buggy inside the MOC. So you get an interior shot of what it looks like inside the trailer of the MOC. Well, one of the parts of the MOC anyways. And here's another location inside the MOC, is this guy on a joystick having a little fun, playing some video games. I wonder what he's playing, maybe Friday the 13th. But no, actually, he is using, I believe, the turret on top of the MOC to take out these technicals, blasting them to bits as the MOC, you know, drives by unscathed. Okay, and here's another cool shot of this pistol, and it looks like, I could be wrong, that looks like an AP pistol, Obviously decked out with a new skin, some new toys, new tools. And then we have this green color on it, which looks like, you know, it's all over the this neon green all over the AP pistol. I think that's an AP pistol anyways. I could be wrong. But then at the very bottom you see the neon green, what appears to be at the bottom of the magazine. So this could be another, you know, variation of a bullet that we'll be able to have option-wise for our weapons. And I think that's a new mask as well. And then here's some images of dudes firing miniguns with the Juggernaut outfit. And like I said, I don't know if this is actually going to provide any like real protection, or is it just, you know, aesthetically looking, you know, pleasing, because a lot of people like the Juggernaut outfit. Hopefully it actually does, you know, give you some pros and cons. It gives you better armor, but at the same time, obviously, because it's big and bulky, means you're not going to be able to run. So hopefully that's going to be the case for the Juggernaut outfit. Apparently going to be available coming up June 13th in the Gunrunning update. And then, you know, another interior shot of the bunker, and you see this missile, this rocket. And what's interesting is, if you went back and you looked at some of the other screenshots with the APC specifically, like one screenshot, it's firing this green one, and then in another screenshot, it's firing, I think, a blue one. And that means that not only are we going to possibly be able to customize the bullets for some of our weapons, but we might be able to, you know, pick between different types of rockets and missiles to fire off from the APC and various other vehicles as well, coming with the Gunrunning update. So each missile will be able to do something different. You know, once again, pros and cons, depending on, you know, how exactly you wish to you know, go about arming yourself in the days ahead. And then here is a shot of the trailer being hauled around by what I believe is another new vehicle that is yet to be shown, except for in this trailer. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But regarding the trailer, the other day we saw it with SAMs on it, just like we did earlier in these screenshots. So this is another variation of the trailer with AA guns. So you'll be able to have it with AA guns, RSAMs, and potentially something else as well. Who knows? Depending on what you end up researching and upgrading for your trailer. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be like the base trailer where you start off with AA guns and then eventually you can unlock the SAMs, or different types of rockets and missiles to fire from it. But yes, the AA guns is definitely one of the options you can have for your weaponized trailer. And then here's another shot of that mysterious vehicle. It looks kind of like a Humvee, you know, aka the Patriot. Well, the Patriot's more or less based off the Hummer in Grand Theft Auto. So this would be the Hummer version of that vehicle. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously going to be a new vehicle. I think that's, you know, coming with the Gunrunning update. It's probably not going to have any like weapons or turrets to it, but potentially it might be armored a little bit. It's just a new way to get around. And I think personally, if I'm going to haul around that trailer, I want something with a little bit more protection to it than a Saddler. I mean, I love the Saddler, but I'm sorry, the Saddler wouldn't last 5 seconds. You know, all someone have to do is just throw a rocket or a sticky bomb at it, or, you know, shoot the driver, and it's all she wrote. But this thing looks like it provides a little bit more protection and is a better vehicle, you know, for, you know, driving around with a trailer attached to the back. Now I want to talk about the airplane about to take off in the background. Obviously these vehicles are protecting that plane from the buzzards firing upon them. I don't see any weapons on this airplane. I think it's just a standard plane. I don't know, I could be wrong about that, because honestly I'd really like some new attack aircraft in the game, even though most of these vehicles seem to be designed to take out buzzards, savages, and hydras. I'm kind of an airplane guy, kind of a helicopter guy. I would like some new fighter planes and new fighter attack helicopters. Like, for example, the Hunter, aka the Apache, which we've been hoping would come to Grand Theft Auto Online for quite some time now. Maybe it's something they're saving for launch on Tuesday, June 13th. They don't always show everything that's coming with the update. They just show some of the toys and then leave a few surprises for us to find out, you know, Tuesday morning. But regarding the plane, once again, I don't know if this plane is already in the game or not. It could just be a standard plane, or it could be a new plane, and maybe it's a plane that we can actually upgrade and customize. That'd be kind of cool. You know, it starts off normal, but you can like add guns to it, maybe rockets. I don't know. I would like a World War II type, you know, warplane, kind of like the Rustler warplane from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It'd be kind of sweet if we did have that along with the Hunter attack helicopter. But as of right now, it looks like all we're getting is ground-based vehicles. And once again, another shot inside of the bunker with a little bit of research and manufacturing going on for all sorts of fun new toys, bells, and whistles coming with the Gunrunning update. And a couple of little shots here of the various gun designs. And I don't know if that's a red or an orange on that gun. It's hard to see this image, to be honest, because of the sunlight in the back. And it looks like it's up against the ocean. So this could be, near the Merriweather base, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But anyways, there's been some other like outfits that have been shown throughout the screenshots as well, like various camo t-shirts, some masks, some new, looks like goggles that this guy's wearing. So we're definitely going to be getting some new customization for our weapons. I don't know if we're going to get any new weapons, but at least we're getting more, options for the current, guns and pistols currently in the game. And that's always a good thing. And here's a shot of the turreted Dune Buggies up in probably near Paleto Bay, up in the Redwoods, getting into a little firefight action. That's going to be a lot of fun to drive around in those things. Great off-road vehicle. Plus, you have a turreted gun on it. Hopefully, we'll be able to also customize the turreted gun and maybe start off in like normal ammo and maybe even eventually add incendiary rounds. That would be cool. And then here's one of the infamous tunnels in Grand Theft Auto Online, Southern San Andreas. So I guess this is going to be part of one of our missions that we'll have to go down to the tunnel and get into a firefight. Trouble in the tunnel. I got tongue-tied there. And so we see some more customization, clothing-wise, a little bit up close. Some more customization on this weapon as well. Not as much can be seen because of how dark it is down in the tunnel. And then, of course, the rocket motorcycles. They appear to be going for a little flight. And I could be wrong, but I think that this is probably a cargo bob that they're flying out of. Obviously, they're up in the air. It would be cool, though, if it was the cargo plane. Because I would really love to have the cargo plane in Grand Theft Auto Online, but as of right now, it's still regulated to only Grand Theft Auto 5 story, which kind of sucks. But it would be cool, though, if they were actually jumping out of the cargo plane instead. And I doubt that we'll be able to purchase or fly around cargo planes. It would still be fun, though, if we could, but chances are this is probably just a cargo bob. So we see, 4 of them jumping out in their rocket motorcycles. And we see this other image, probably with one of the new scopes. Infrared, night vision, etc., etc. So yes, you'll be able to customize your scopes as well to, the type of scope of your heart's desire. And then the final image is interesting. Now, I didn't get the screenshot correct here, but it happens really fast. They actually fire rockets at the mesas in front of them. So apparently, just like of all the other vehicles coming with Gunrunning, you're going to be able to, I guess, weaponize these rocket motorcycles as well. Now, the question is, how many rockets will these motorcycles be able to hold? Because if we look at the Ruiner 2000, it can only hold up to 8 rockets. So for a motorcycle, I imagine it could only hold maybe 1 or 2 rockets at the most. And maybe we can customize it with other weapon options like machine guns or, with incendiary rounds. Because personally, I'd rather have my rocket motorcycle fire off incendiary rounds than only have 1 or 2 rockets at my disposal. And there you go. My trailer breakdown of Grand Theft Auto Online Gunrunning coming Tuesday, June 13th. Once again, let me know below in the comment section from watching the trailer yourself, linked in the description section, by the way, and looking over these screenshots with me. Is there anything I missed? What is your 2 cents? What do you think about this update? Are you getting more excited for it? Are you, kind of on the fence still? Feel free and let me know below in the comment section. And for those of you wondering, yes, I'll be getting up early in the morning, Tuesday, June 13th, to cover all the content coming with the Gunrunning update. We'll look over it. We'll have a look at the bunker. We'll have a look at some of the customization options, the different clothing options, etc., etc. We'll see what's really cool. We'll see what sucks, in case you're wondering what you should spend your money on and what you might want to avoid. So that's coming up this Tuesday, June 13th, along with the Gunrunning update coming in just a few days to Grand Theft Auto Online.